Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Stephanie and I am here today with my first Teddy Bees haul of 2025. I received my pre-order. I'm so excited to go through and share the scents that I got with you. So for this one, I will say I did go a little bit smaller on this pre-order than I typically do with Teddy Bees. She is my favorite vendor and she only opens 3 times a year. So typically I do like a pretty sizable order. For this one, there were a lot of fruity and summery and laundry scents as options, which is just not my forte. I usually go super hard on like the fall and winter ones. So this one is a little bit smaller, but still got a lot of great ones. Nonetheless, that I want to share. I got some of the new blends. I want to talk about Bougie Beach Wedding, which was my blend creation, which I'm so excited about. I got a couple forget-me-nots. So let me just go ahead and jump right into it. I will start with the forget-me-nots. So this first one is Luxe Pistachio. This is Madagascar Vanilla, Creamy Pistachio Ice Cream, and Sandalwood. So I am such a pistachio girl, especially lately. I'm in a huge pistachio phase right now. Pistachio and coffee are my 2 favorite things right now. This is so fantastic. This to me leans body care, almost like a whipped pistachio lotion because of the sandalwood. It is super rich and creamy. I have seen a lot of people liken this to pistachio pudding cake. I do agree to an extent, but I think that pistachio pudding cake has almost a little bit of like a vanilla butter fudge note to it, and this does not. This is super rich and creamy pistachio, but that sandalwood has it lean more body care instead of more bakery. This is such a beautiful and soothing scent to me. If you like any type of pistachio lotions, body care, perfumes, I think you would really enjoy this. I think this is going to be such a pretty and relaxing scent. So looking forward to melting that one. I got one other forget-me-not. I got Let's Cuddle, which is sweet lavender, mandarin, chamomile, neroli, lily of the valley, and vanilla lace. So this is a bedtime bath blend. So these notes, I don't think bedtime bath does have lavender in it, but definitely the mandarin, chamomile, neroli, and lily of the valley are bedtime bath notes. I know that that is bedtime bath. And vanilla lace, I absolutely love. That's that Victoria's Secret type. It's kind of like a musky vanilla. So I knew that this would be a super relaxing kind of bedtime scent, and that's exactly what it is. I smell that bedtime bath note. It's definitely a sweet lavender, and the notes are very feminine and clean, but they're not a harsh clean like a laundry or a cleaner. It's almost soapy bubble bath with some really pretty fruity and floral notes to it, and then the vanilla lace just adds an extra musky vanilla depth to it. I really love bedtime bath blends on warm. I think they are so soothing and relaxing. So I definitely am happy that I got Let's Cuddle. If you like bedtime bath blends, I highly recommend this one. This first souffle that I got is Spun Sugar. This is Cotton Candy Clouds, Beach Treats, and Cashmere Cream. This is so feminine to me. I find this to be a very youthful, pretty, feminine summer scent. The Beach Treats absolutely has this leaning summery. The Cashmere Cream adds this rich, luxurious cashmere lotion type of scent. And then the Cotton Candy Clouds adds that spun sugar element and a little bit more of that perfumey aspect to it. To me, this is summery, beachy, feminine, definitely body care with that cashmere cream. I think that this is going to be a beautiful bedroom and bathroom scent in the summer. I think that it would be a little bit harsh for my open concept, but if we went on a beach vacation or something and I could have all the windows open and this kind of just going in one warmer, I think it would be really nice. So that's Spun Sugar. This next one is Midnight Train to Memphis. This is Black Currants, English Lavender, Lily of the Valley, Night Blooming Moonflowers, Smoky Marshmallow, Vanilla Cashmere, and Palo Santo. I believe this is a new blend. Actually, I'm sure it is. And I really like this one. This is actually one of my favorites from my order. So When I smell this, I absolutely get lavender and Palo Santo. It's almost similar to the lavender that you would find in Lavender Bonfires or the Three-Eyed Raven, especially because that one has Palo. But the night blooming moonflowers and Lily of the Valley add this floral note, but it's not harsh, fresh, springtime, put your nose in a flower floral. It is absolutely like body care, not perfumey. Because perfumey has a harsh element too. It is like body care, body wash type of floral to me. Black currants. I think that just makes this a little bit more earthy with the Palo Santo. This is definitely an earthy blend, but the earthiness doesn't come from the harsh floral. It almost comes from like the Palo and the currant, giving it that like smoky earthy element. There's also the smoky marshmallows in this, which makes sense. The vanilla cashmere definitely lends to it leaning body care. To me, this is really, really pretty. This is definitely a mature, upscale, smoky lavender with a little bit of a soothing floral behind it. I really like this blend. This is one of my favorites from my order. If you're afraid of floral, I still recommend trying this because to me it is not, like I said, fresh in your face floral that's gonna make you sneeze. It's definitely there, but it's an undertone. So that is Midnight Train to Memphis. Next souffle here is Smoke Show. This is marshmallow musk, marshmallow fireside, and toasted marshmallows. This is a very simple blend, but toasted marshmallow, campfire marshmallow, those are notes that I use a lot, especially in my open concept. I find they throw really well in my house. They're kind of like a crowd pleaser, like most people like them. That's a note that I use a lot. So I definitely wanted to check this out. And I absolutely adore this. You would think that it would be super light given the fact that it's all of these marshmallow notes, but I definitely smell it. The marshmallow musk has this leaning a little bit body care. It almost has that undertone of a slight earthy musk. But then the toasted marshmallow and the marshmallow fireside add a little bit more like toastiness and smokiness, but also a good fresh gooey marshmallow. I definitely feel like the marshmallow musk makes this different than a lot of just marshmallow firesides or campfire marshmallow scents. The musk definitely gives it a little bit of a perfuminess. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I'm excited to melt it. That is Smoke Show. Next souffle here is Crumble. This is old-fashioned sugar cookies, toasted graham crackers, cream cheese frosting, cheesecake, and spiced vanilla. This was part of my birthday. So when I first smelled this, when I pulled it out of the box, I mainly just smelled that spiced vanilla. It really just smelled kind of like nutmeggy to me. Now that this has sat for a couple of days, I am smelling the other notes so much more. I definitely smell the sugar cookies. There is that beautiful, rich sugar cookie note. I do definitely smell toasted graham crackers. I think mixed with that spiced vanilla almost gives it that like nutmeggy kind of pie crust scent. I know a lot of people's noses can turn sour from cheesecake or cream cheese frosting. Usually for me, I really enjoy those notes. I don't get that sour pull. And it's not happening for me right now in this one. This is mainly the toasted graham crackers with a little bit of spiced vanilla. I get that beautiful sugar cookie, a slight undertone of cheesecake, but definitely not sour. This is bakery that I don't think would have to be fall at all, but I think it would be very pretty if it was. So that is Crumble. And by that, I mean melting it in the fall. I think it would be very pretty to melt in the fall. This next one is Princess Kasha. I don't know if it's Kasha or Katya. I think it's Kasha though. This was my wild card, one of. I got 2 wild cards, none of those, but this was one of my wild cards. So this is Vanilla Birch, Beach Treats, Moroccan Rose, and Fireside Marshmallows. Rose is something that has to be done so light for me to really enjoy it. So this one smells a lot different than I expected. I thought that the Vanilla Birch would make this lean really tree earthy. This to me is almost cologne-y. Beach Treats can be a little bit harsh. I am getting some of that, and for some reason the other notes are pulling in such a cologne-y way for me. My nose is almost getting like a mahogany teakwood type of vibe from it, which I don't think that's what other people are smelling. So I think this needs to definitely sit out, not sit out, but it needs to sit and cure for a little. I can tell that I'm not smelling all of the notes. I'm gonna try to smell it from the bottom. Okay, on the bottom, I'm getting a little bit more marshmallow and a little bit more rose with the beach treats, but I'm not getting any type of tree from this vanilla birch. It is, yeah, it's cologne-y to me. It's certainly not bad, and I think that when it cures, it'll be nice to try a little bit in the bathroom or bedrooms, but this is super strong. This is one that I think would be a little bit harsh for me in large doses, but I am also going to let it sit and marinate in itself and have some cure time and see how it goes. So that is Princess Kasha. Next souffle here is Abracadabra. This is pink sugar, magic in the air, and let them eat cake. So all sweet, perfumey type of scents. Magic in the air is a Bath & Body Works type. It is so fun and feminine and youthful. I have a spray and a lotion of it that I have been savoring because I don't know the last time that Magic in the Air was available. But this is so that vibe. It is so youthful and fun, playful, feminine. It reminds me of all of like the fun, feminine body sprays and lotions that I would wear growing up. I just love how youthful this is. Like, that's what it is to me. It's not perfumey in the sense of like a perfume that I would necessarily wear now, but it's so reminiscent of these like fun, girly Bath & Body Works type of scents. I think that this is gonna be such a fun scent memory type of scent for me. It is very perfumey, but like I said, very sweet, very youthful, and very feminine. I think that it is gonna be just extra fun on warm. Yeah, I love it. I love it. It's definitely perfumey, but I enjoy that. If you like, for example, what's a good one? What is a good one that you might, like if you like pink chiffon, or blends like that, even like chocolate orchid sometimes, or like a Baja cactus blossom, I think you would really like this. So that is Abracadabra. This next one here is She Walks in Beauty. This is another new blend. So this was vanilla sugar, soft florals, honey, pear blossom, hints of champagne, ambrette coconut, sweet nectarine, milky caramel, and praline cream. Spoiler alert, I absolutely love this one. Oh yeah, this is in my top 3 of this order for sure. So right off the bat, definitely vanilla sugar and that ambrette. I get that beautiful vanilla amber scent. And then I start to pick up on some of the floral, pear, and honey, but it is definitely not any type of fresh fruit or floral. Very much perfumey. Hints of champagne is almost just like an undertone of, for example, a champagne toast type from Bath & Body Works. It's definitely not fizzy in any way. And I can tell that there is like that praline cream, that slightly nutty, super creamy scent. This is absolutely gorgeous. I absolutely love it. This to me is a beautiful, mature perfume type that I would absolutely wear this in body care, and I think it's going to be a really, really pretty and luxurious melt. I'm so excited for this one. If I do end up grabbing anything that isn't a new blend in the RTS, I definitely would get a little bit more of this. I really like it. That is She Walks in Beauty. Also, just thought about this. If a couple of RTSs ago you got Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe, which has only been offered in one RTS, it is such a similar scent to that, and I absolutely love that one. So really good. If you've smelled Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe before, or Don't Steal My Vibe, I think it's Don't Steal My Vibe, you would like that one. This next one is Marshmallow Woods. This is cold milk, marshmallow, mahogany, and tonka bean. So this is the commodity milk perfume type. I do have that perfume. and this smells exactly like it. To me, it's a spot on dupe. So when you read mahogany in here, if you're like me and you see mahogany, you're thinking mahogany teak wood, like that heavy cologne-y mahogany teak wood. That is not at all what this smells like. So get that out of your head. I think that mahogany just adds a slight woodsiness and depth to it, but this is definitely a super lactonic, milky scent. It isn't like a heavy cream from Fleur or anything like that. It's deep. It's deep and it's rich. It has a little bit of smoke to it, and I really, really like it. I like wearing it. I think I'm gonna really enjoy melting it. If you've smelled commodity milk, you have a perfect idea of what this smells like, because to me it is spot on. So that is Marshmallow Woods. All right, I have one more souffle, and then I have 3 tubs, 2 samples, and then we're gonna talk about Bougie Beach Wedding. So this next souffle here is First of Her Name. So this was the other wild card for me. I've heard so many people talk about this and really, really love it. This is whipped vanilla, citrus infused cream, white blossoms, decadent lemon cakes, candied lime, and vanilla sugar. So this is a wild card because of all the citrus, especially the lime. I'm not a lime girl, so I didn't know. I really like this. So it is definitely perfumey lemon lime. It is not like any type of Jolly Rancher, like hard candy, Life Savory, or like a key lime pie even. This is body care all the way. The base is just so beautiful. The whipped vanilla and the vanilla sugar and the cream. So citrus infused cream, that is so accurate to me. It is super, super creamy, and the citrus is definitely wrapped up in that creaminess. I do smell lemon and lime. Personally, for me, I think it's done really tastefully. The lemon cakes definitely adds a little bit of I smell a little bakery in this, but it's mostly like a really pretty vanilla-y, slightly citrusy, creamy, mature, perfumey blend. And I really like it. I'm happy that I tried this as my wild card. I'm looking forward to testing this out. So that is First of Her Name. All right, now on to my tubs. This first tub here is vanilla cream and sweet bread, warm sweet bread, granulated sugar, vanilla milk, and sweet cream. This was a no-brainer for me. I love bread scents. I love vanilla scents. I love milky scents. I knew that I would love this. And I absolutely do. This has gotten stronger since it has been sitting. The first thing I smell is that vanilla cream. It is like such a rich, heavy cream. It really smells like food. And then I get the sweet bread on the base. It is not a salty bread like a French baguette. It is not a fresh baked bread, which I think also has a little saltiness. Warm sweet bread, it's its own thing. It is almost like a cakey type of bread. And then you get that really, really rich, realistic sweet cream on top. To me, it is like you have a really delicious kind of baked sweet bread and you pour milk over it. Super good, super, super good. I am so happy that I got a tub of this. If you like true gourmand bakery scents, not gourmand perfume, but straight up bakery, this is a great one. And then next tub is Crispy Dream. This is warm powdered cinnamon sugar donuts, old-fashioned cake donuts, burnt sugar, and toasty campfire donuts. Oh yeah, this is good. So the bottom smells amazing. The bottom smells better than the top. On the bottom, right off the bat, I am getting cinnamon sugar donuts, and it is a good cinnamon sugar donut. True cinnamon sugar, no spice. The top is a little bit more like true cinnamon. I think also the old-fashioned cake donuts has a little bit of like a cinnamony note. But I smell the fried dough, absolutely. The burnt sugar crystals, absolutely. I think that this will just get more donutty and bakery as it cures. Not getting a whole lot of toasty campfire donuts. I'm not sure what that means, but this is definitely a donutty, sugary, cinnamon sugar scent. Fried dough is right there. I really, really like that one. Last tub that I got is Coffee Snob, another new one, I believe. So this is flaky croissants, powdered sugar, hint of cinnamon, fireside marshmallows, espresso, sweet cream, cedarwood, and burnt sugar crystals. Like I said before, I am in such a coffee phase. I do want to pick up a little bit of Tiff's favorite coffee because I didn't get that in the pre-order. I wasn't in as much of my coffee phase then. But this is a beautiful coffee scent. I love espresso when that is used as the coffee oil. I just think it's really rich and smooth and it blends so beautifully. I definitely smell that espresso and it smells like a true beautiful cup of espresso, one that you would like to drink, not one that's burnt or harsh. And then I do get some of that croissant, a little bit of that bakery, not getting a whole lot of cinnamon or necessarily sweet cream, definitely not any cedarwood yet, definitely a little bit of the burnt sugar is there, but right now this is just a super smooth espresso coffee with a little bit of bakery on the bottom. I know for sure that this will cure and develop. It's one that has to sit. I am really excited to be able to pick out that cedarwood note in it. I'm loving the blend Beautiful Mess right now. That has a little bit of woodsiness with the coffee. I'm very, very excited to see how this one develops. That is Coffee Snob. All right, next I will do my 2 samples and then we'll talk about the star of the video for me. So this first sample that I got, I have glitter on my hands. This first sample I got is I Heart Vanilla Blackberry. Her I Heart Vanilla blends, I believe, are a vanilla milkshake, some other vanilla, and then a Boardwalk Marshmallow Cloud. And this is that with blackberry. I love her I Heart Vanilla scents. I'm not a blackberry person. Other than blackberry jam butter cookies, they pull very harsh and floral to my nose. So that's why I didn't ever try this one, but excited to have a sample and see how it actually smells. So what I would say here is, especially because of the Boardwalk Marshmallow Clouds, this blackberry is a little bit of a fruity floral to me. However, when I smell it, it is not so harsh that I'm like completely turned off. It doesn't make me sneeze. It doesn't it's not headache inducing. This is one that I would melt. I would try this. This is not one that I would give to a friend or anything. I am interested to see how this goes. I think that on warm, it could be a really pretty creamy vanilla blackberry. So we'll give it a shot. We'll see. That is I Heart Vanilla Blackberry. And then this one is Hot Girl Summer. I do not have the notes of this right off the top of my head, but I can tell you right now, this to me smells exactly like At the Beach from Bath & Body Works. It's not her beach treats. There is definitely a sunscreen note to it. There is a salty sea air. There is a coconut. And I think it's really, really pretty. If you like At the Beach from Bath & Body Works, and you find her beach treat specifically to be a little harsh on the nose, I think Hot Girl Summer would be a great option for you. I am definitely looking forward to melting the sample and getting some of that nice summery beachiness. It's very pretty. I really like it. That sunscreen note is first and foremost. I love that in a scent, especially when it's warm for the summer. Like I said before, I go on vacation or something. So that is Hot Girl Summer. And alas, we are at what I am thinking is the most exciting part of the video, because for me it is. I don't know, for everyone else, they probably don't care as much as me, but my Bougie Beach Wedding Loaf. So this was my blend request. I was absolutely blown away when I saw that Tiffany chose to pour this. I couldn't believe that my blend was actually going to come to life. And then when she announced that it was the #1 top seller of the entire pre-order, honestly, I about died. Like, I was so surprised, and I can't lie, it made me feel pretty cool. So I have been so looking forward to it. I have been looking forward to what the label is going to look like. And this has been a long time coming and I'm very excited. So this is Cozy Cookie Cake, Earl Grey Tea, Sweet Lavender, and a hint of salty sea air. Her Cozy Cookie Cake is her beach treats with a heavy cookie cake type of blend. So this is what she did with the label. I'm obsessed with it. I think it is absolutely gorgeous. I love the flowers in the background. I love the color of this. I love that it's like the color of sand. I think it is luxurious and expensive looking in a good way. I really like it. And as far as the scent, I'm thrilled, guys. Like, I am thrilled by this. I'm so happy, and it's not even cured yet, and the fact that it smells almost exactly the way I expected is blowing my mind. So let me tell you for me personally what I get. So cozy cookie cake, first and foremost, super, super creamy, bakery, summery bakery though. Like, there is that beach treats in there, but it is a super rich, gooey cookie cake. So, and then I get lavender, her sweet lavender that you'll find in quite a few of her lavender blends. It's absolutely gorgeous. It is a little bit herbal, a little bit fruity, a little bit sweet. I think her sweet lavender is exactly what a lavender should be like. Personally for me, I do get the Earl Grey tea in this blend. I know Alexis said, and a couple of other people have said that they can't pick up the Earl Grey tea as well. To my nose, or at least like the top of this that I can smell, I get Earl Grey tea right at the top, and it is very similar to me to the Earl Grey tea that is in London Fog or St. Valentine. It's that kind. This is not like an herbal tea leaf type of Earl Grey tea. It is almost like a body care type. Now, the hint of salty sea air, it's supposed to be a hint, so it's not going to be a lot. That is the one thing I don't get as much, but again, I think that's going to be the last thing to develop. So in my personal and non-professional opinion, this to me smells like a mix of cozy cookie cake and London Fog. That's what I think. I am absolutely so thrilled with how this turned out. It's absolutely beautiful. It's exactly what I wanted. And obviously I'm biased, but I think you should try it. Bougie Beach Wedding, it's everything that I wanted and more. Thank you so much, Tiffany, for choosing my blend to come alive. It feels really special. I'm really, really excited to have received it. That is everything that I have for my Teddy Bees pre-order haul. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you like wax videos, and I will see you in my next one.